Hello, my rooster. Back to normal, no longer have the scary avatar. No longer spooky. Yippee! Music. Perfect. Thank you. You know just what to say. Oh, I was gonna take some relief before I started since I kind of got a headache and I don't want to take it worse. Excuse me, I'm taking drugs on stream. Ow. I feel like my mic is really sensitive today. It's picking up like every movement. Why are you doing that? Stop. Whatever. I'll have to figure it out later. Painkillers are so wonderful. And nobody should ever feel bad for using them. Gonna doodle the man of the hour. The guy of all time. The guy, I love him. My emotional support stinky bird. He doesn't actually stink, he can't sweat. Just a thing that angels don't do. But that's fine. He's stinky in his heart. His clothes are probably stinky. Yeah. Stinky in spirit. Devious little shit. Made him a playlist. We might listen to that later. It'll get muted in the playback, but whatever. Hmm. There we go. The guy of all time. I like that his hair is all neatly kept, and then the back is just frizzy. Hi, Moon. Have a nice lurk. I appreciate you. I just started, so I'm doodling. There he is, beautiful man. Beautiful garbage man. He's a lot like a possum. Or a raccoon. A lot like a raccoon. He's so pretty. Love him stupid face. Yeah, they're like garbage animals, but we love them. That's why that's him. That's it for my doodles, methinks. Look at them laughing in the back. I think it's really cute. Wee Wee and Moon are laughing back here. This sequence is very close to being done, so I feel like I can definitely finish it if I focus. And then I just have 2 more sequences and part 1 is finished. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do part 2. But I got other projects to work on in the meantime. 'Cause I gotta finish the D&D animation. Because that one I had to re-record the audio for, and then I fucked up the audio the second time after fucking it up the first time, so it's fine, I had to fix it. Oh yeah, it was a whole problem. I posted some examples of the audio issues on Patreon, because I was like, the first one is muffled and bad and echoey, and then the second one I kept fucking peeking my mic because I had my settings fucked up. So... you know. It's okay, we figured it out in the end. The horrors persist, but you know. So do we or something. C'est la vie, but it's me about my fucking mic quality. Again. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, Ben was like, nobody's gonna notice that it sounds like echoey and muffled. And I was like, I notice, and I feel embarrassed about my shitty mic quality. I got my fancy new Blue Yeti on my fancy mic arm, and then I couldn't even get the fucking settings right. I was so upset. I was like, whatever, it's not like I even care. I would never lie to you. But after I've got to finish this animation, and then I'm doing the Cult of I'm doing the Cult of the Lamb one, this one, and then the D&D one, and then Patreon voted for an art game with the crew. So we're gonna do that, and then maybe I don't know if we're gonna do an R&R before that. I'll probably ask Patreon if they want an R&R before the game or after the game. We'll see. Yeah, I posted my list in our little crew chat, but I don't know how definitive it is. Especially because I'm susceptible to being like, I think I want to work on a random thing and throwing it in somewhere. I've really been thinking about the Crow's Cast like intro that I roughed out and never finished, and I'm like, I could do that. So my ass never stops. I don't know. Shut up! Be nice to me! What if I cry? There's a word for what you are. There's a word for people like you. Now, speaking of Cult of the Lamb, I was trying to 100% Cult of the Lamb, and then I realized some of the achievements are really hard, like the no damage bosses. And the getting all of the unlocking pretty much everything, which is doable. I just don't feel like slamming my head into a brick wall about it. Because I don't know how to get all of the fleeces, and I don't want to have to make a new game just so that I can sacrifice a Ratal to the fucking fox or whatever, so that I can get the other fleece, like the other villager, and, you know, etc., whatever. You don't know what I'm talking about, Rooster, but, you know. So I decided to 100% Inscription instead, which means I have to beat Skullstorm, which is endless mode with all of the challenges on, which I think I can do it because I beat Grizzly bosses. I feel like there's an easy way to cheese it. I just have to, it's gonna take a long time. So there's that. Smiling, nodding, smiling, nodding. Maybe we can do a stream where I achievement hunt an Inscription. I think that'd be fun. It's mostly gonna be me doing Casey's mod and failing. Which is the post-game stuff. It's all called Casey's mod. For, you know, low reasons. But that'd be fun. Methinks. But there's also achievements that you have to get from certain parts of the game that I really don't feel like going back and getting if I can't beat Skullstorm. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to beat Skullstorm, which I think is gonna be the hardest achievement, first, to make sure that I can get the hardest achievement before I do the tedious work of getting the other achievements. Which I think makes sense. Makes sense to me anyway. Hi, Mr. Frog. I'm talking about achievement hunting. Because I kind of gave up on achievement hunting in Cult of the Lamb for a little bit. Because now I'm achievement hunting in Inscription. Mr. the Frog. Mwah. I kiss you. His shoulders are too narrow. My frog! My favorite frog. Oh! Oh! Oh, what if I bought it for you? Oh! It's a great game. I really like Inscription. I think it's one of my favorite games. It's probably my favorite, like, roguelike, and I really liked Risk of Rain. Moonlighters I thought was just okay. I don't know why it just didn't grab me. I think that just dungeoning mechanics weren't that great. If you like Slay the Spire, you'd like Inscription. It's a lot like that. The end of the gameplay loop of Inscription is really good. The story kind of drags in the middle. Risk of Rain 2 is great. But the end of Inscription, the story is so good, and even knowing what the end was, I was replaying it the other day, and I was like, ugh. This fucking game. So I feel like everyone should play it, personally. I would stream it for you, but I don't really feel like going through all of Act 2 and 3 again. Well, I might have to, actually. If I do the achievement run, yeah. You can watch Markiplier play it. He's got a great, great one of it. Great Let's Play, that's the word I was looking for. I was like, great thing. He also gets really into the story, which I always appreciate. Because I'm into the story. I was considering doing a stream where I do more achievement hunting though, since it's gonna be really tedious. You are not built with the correct proportions, but you know what? I don't care. Something's wrong with this guy, but I personally cannot be bothered. You built a little weird, but that's fine. Yeah, your bones are certainly something. Your object to change. Yeah, also true. This is a me problem, I think, but I'm not going to fix it. Not I. These are supposed to be quick sketches for the animatic, which I say every time and then I don't. I don't do them quickly. I get too precious about them. Every single time. So I'm gonna keep saying it though in hopes that it'll just kind of ingrain into my brain and become true. I'm manifesting. He's built weird. Why does he look like this? When I said I wasn't gonna fix it, you know when I said I wasn't gonna fix it? Funny how we say things. Words have meaning. Oh my god, I did the same thing! Except I had to walk in the rain 3 times. Well, technically 4 times. Because I walked to work in the rain this morning, and I was like, I should bring my umbrella. And then I simply didn't, because I don't know. I was like, I've already left. The door is closed. I can't go back in there. That's embarrassing. So I just went to the work, and then when I was done, I was like, ah, shit, I forgot the apple cider I was gonna bring to my coworkers. I was like, Amelia, can I use your umbrella so that I don't have to walk in the rain? I'll bring you apple cider. So I walked back to the house. I had an umbrella, but it was raining like hard, like sideways rain. So my pants are soaked, but I walked back to the house. This is like a 5-minute walk, not far. Back to the house, grabbed the cider, went back to the store. I was like, I bring you cider. And then I had my umbrella this time. I brought my umbrella back to the store, and I switched it with the one I borrowed, and then I walked all the way back to the house. In the rain, getting splashed by the cars at the red light because they thought it was funny, I guess. It was so important. I made more fresh apple cider yesterday, and I had to bring it to my friends. My friends and sort of friends. My friends and I want you to like me. Dog, why don't you own an umbrella? You walk to work. To be fair, I only got an umbrella because I was waiting specifically to get like a little hooked one. I wanted one that looked like a staff, so it had to be like this. Do this. Because I wanted to be able to point it like a wand. That don't mean it doesn't rain. Clearly. Your hubris. Your hubris will be your downfall. God. I knew I should stream today because I was at work being obnoxious all day. Bothering everybody. Because my ass would not stop talking. So I was like, I should stream. I feel chatty. I was literally sitting in the drive-thru with a coworker, and they were just like, I was like, I have a lot of energy today, and they were all, I could tell. I was like, oh. Well. And cool coworker was there, and I was like, God, he's gonna think I'm fucking annoying. Except he kept laughing, so it's okay. Your head the right size. I don't care so much about the body proportions, so I'm just keeping the head about the same size. God, he's so cool. We love him. He's so cool. I wish I was like him. I told him that when they were all like, celebrities don't come into the store, I was like, excuse me, he's right there. I'm glad that you appreciate that, because nobody else thinks it's funny, and I think it's hilarious. I'm like, see, you guys have to flick them back, and then we go to war, and then it's funny, and everyone's like, no. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why do you guys not have joy and whimsy in your life? Thank you! Somebody appreciates my comedic genius. Throwing shit at my coworkers. Come on, what's not to love? Y'all are like, we're one big family, and if that's true, then I get to throw shit at you. I'm sorry. I can't believe they called the store meeting family dinner. That's really... that one. Why can't I complain, right? I'm complaining about your shift. Well, I don't want to be here. So... Yeah, whatever that means. Typical typicals. Recently someone was like, well, being neurotypical isn't a thing, and I'm like, no, it literally is. What are you saying? You never left your house, I'm sorry. Like, I know everyone's got their own stuff going on, but it's not exactly the same. And it's like, you don't realize the insane difference until you like really talk to somebody that like just doesn't, it's crazy. Like one of my coworkers, she's just like a normal person, I guess, which is so weird to me. I'm like, she's a freak. She's like, yeah, like socializing and going shopping, going out to bars and like doing all this stuff, and she's like not afraid to just walk up and talk to people, and I'm like, what? Wait, she's like confident, and I'm like, what? You're a freak. No. Why are you like this? She's a little I remember asking a different coworker, I was like, what do you do like for fun? Do you like read books or play games or watch shows? And he's like, go to bars. And I was like, really? That's what you like? What? That's your hobby? I assume he doesn't always go out drinking, it's mostly the socializing, but I was like, wow, that's strange. Strange and unusual. Wild. It's so wild to me that people just aren't like, what do you mean you're not stressed out by phone calls? What do you mean? You like being on the phone? No, I'm sure people are like, what do you mean you stream talking at nothing? That's weird, so, you know. Fair's fair, I suppose. Talking to the silly little gay boys that live in my computer. Anyway, completely unrelated tangent. What were we talking about? Nobody makes the ADHD joke, I swear to God. I'm gonna go to like psychologist and be like, everyone's saying I got ADHD. Who's to say? Can't be for sure. And then I'll explain everything and they're gonna look at me like I'm fucking stupid. I'd be like, yeah, we'll never know. How could we have known? And they're gonna be like, I love you, spooky music. I love you, specifically dredge music. Shit. Why do you hate me? Call is coming from inside the house. No, the way that Dredge, I love you. When Connor first was like, "Whoa, you sure have unmedicated ADHD," it had just never occurred to me up to that point, and I was like, ah, it really felt like being shot. No, it really didn't. I was literally like, ah, my brother's got ADHD. Good thing I dodged that bullet, because I'm fucking stupid, I guess. I was like, no, I have the anxiety. He's got the ADHD. We're fine. Other sibling has depression. We're all evened out. But, you know, it's not really how it works, I guess. Nope. Nope. Not even. I'm so for real when I hadn't even considered that, like, art and stuff was like a hyper focus. I was just like, oh, I mean, I have a hobby. It's just a hobby. It's just a thing that people do for fun. Meanwhile, I'm like, if I stop drawing, I physically feel ill. And I'm like, that's normal. Makes I feel not like literally itchy, but like emotionally itchy when I can't draw. It's like when you have energy, but you have to sit perfectly still. Like that. And I'm like, I gotta get this shit out of my head or I'm gonna explode, literally. That's why the Discord status. There's just so many thoughts in there, and if I keep them all in my brain, game over. Normal? What do you mean? It's totally normal. There's a word for what you are. No, 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 no. No, I say, melting into a puddle on the floor. No. It's the voice acting of my bits that you can't get over text. Technically, you also can't see the silly hand movements, which I am doing the whole time, and I am currently doing at this very moment. But that's fine. We will have to make do. I got a hand tracker, but just for my hands, not for my face. Good. I told my coworkers to imagine that I'm just a wet cat because they're like, apparently cannot tell when I'm joking or not. This has happened with multiple people. And I'm like, I need you guys to just picture me as like a wet cat. And they were like, looked concerned, and I was like, no, trust me, this is like, that's not a bad thing. It's just true. A wet cat with like little jingly jester boots on. That's me, dog. That's just me. And I'm crying. Because I'm at work and stressed. But at home, I'm not crying. I'm trying to swat at the balls on the hat. That's what I'm doing. And I entertain myself for hours. With the crying, of course. Yeah, very important. What's up, Drag? I need everyone to know that I'm just a little guy and I'm a little pathetic. / pause. Expect nothing out of me. Ever. I'm pretending to be upset that you're beating me, but I also know that I started 100%ing Inscription instead, so I'm like, I still plan to try an 100% Cult of the Lamb, but I want to do Inscription first. I'm just a little guy. A little guy. Ooh, my little guy things. Did you get Purgatory? Is that the one that you got? Or did you get Hecate? Because I knew you were trying to get that one. Everyone's telling me that the best way to do Calamar is with the Berserk one, but I'm like, that sounds hard. Yeah. That's why you've been playing that so much. Okay. I was wondering. I mean, I know the game is good, and it's, you know, a lot of people's favorite, but... Oh, Hecate no damage in full deck. I was so close to getting Hecate no damage the other day, and then I didn't, and I was like, you know what? I hate this game. I'm gonna leave. I also still haven't got the Sacrificed and Followers one. So... I told you, dog. It does so much damage that it just really helps. Did you do the Cursed Fleece, as well for that one? Boosted projectiles, makes sense. That guy moves around real fast. Best thing to do with him is move. Keep your ass moving. See, I would try to get Calamar first, because my goal with 100% in games, or my strategy, is to start with the hardest achievement, because if I can't get that one, then what the fuck is the point? Which is why I'm trying to do Skull Rush on Inscription. Which is a fucking nightmare. Literally. But I gotta get there first. I started over on a different PC. This PC. Any frozen buffs help with any boss? Yep. They move around non-stop, yeah. I still think Shawarma is easier than Calamar. I mean, I beat Shawarma first try in the game. Both Purgatory, or both the post-game version and the original version. Calamar is just ridiculous, because he also has no attack pattern, so you can't, like, predict it. I fucking hate that guy. He's the sole reason that I was, like... Maybe I shouldn't 100% it, because I don't know if I can actually beat him with no damage. At least not without blasting my head into a brick wall for hours. Fucking guy. Maybe the key. Yeah, I've heard the Berserk one also is really helpful. Because other people have said that that's what they beat him with. Finds out the Forever Demon. Makes sense. Gamer hours. Gamer chatter. Fine, this is technically a Cult of the Lamb stream. Yeah, I feel like you don't... does it all have to be on the same game? Because I feel like you don't get enough, but I might just be missing where the last fleece fragment things are.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
And also, can the followers be from separate games, or do those all have to be on the same game too? I don't know if the achievements are all from one game. It's me a big question. Wait, did you get the Sin one? That's what I figured. It just takes time. Tedious achievements are the worst for me. I would rather it be just challenging, I feel. But then I guess Calabar is challenging and tedious. So... rituals and I forgot about the booth, not gonna lie. But also I feel like it's gonna be hard to do without getting your dudes damned. Because I have already accidentally damned like 3 followers. Which I didn't know was a thing. And then suddenly my guys were upset with me and I was like, fuck. Which is really funny when it was Leshy and he was like, you've damned me, and I'm like, I feel like you did that yourself, but whatever. I feel like that was really on you one. Leshy is my husband, just so we're all aware on that. I love him. Little Lamb Leshy is one of my hear me out. I can't explain it. I know I'm not the only one, but listen. I just think he's neat. I started talking, like, just with a random artist that I became friends with, and then they started sending me, like, hot Monster Men memes, and I'm like, I feel like I've revealed too much about myself. The ritual and the other things that let you take sin from one follower's key. I love Leshy, he's so silly. The fandom all got into shipping him with like random orange cat villager because of like that fan fiction, the something of death, there's a popular fan fiction where he's in a like relationship with an orange cat villager. So then that's all I ever see of him, and I'm like, that's my husband, but whatever. Unrelated complaint. I just wanted to share. Leshy and Chester are my husbands. Chester, my beloved plant man. I know most of you here know who Chester is. Crow's cast. I want to animate you so bad. But I have to focus. Focus. Focus your priorities. I'm manifesting, guys. Is it working? Are you convinced that I'm convinced? Because that's all I need. I'm so convinced. Guys, I'm so good at focusing on one project at a time and not starting 3 or 4 all at once. If I say it enough, it'll become true, right? That's how that works. Listen, I get an impressive amount of things done considering factors. I do finish things. And I think we should all take a moment to appreciate that. Oh, there goes Drac, playing Cult of the Lamb. I bet he muted me, what the heck? I say as if I don't watch his streams on mute all the time. I want to play video games. I see. Thank you, Rooster. It's my insatiable need to create things, mostly. Sadly, capitalism is the death of art. I don't remember where that is a quote from, but it's a good one, and I think about it often. I think about it every time I have to go into work. Capitalism is the death of art. That Rooster just went to go find out where that quote is from. I just saw that you didn't respond to my comment on it, so I figured that you were looking for it specifically. Because you do that. You're the little research boy. Bill kind of looks like a rat, which I'm sure is because I've given him a long tail, but... wait, that's accurate actually. Egg kind of looks like a rat. Sims. That is the most important task to be tasking, to be fair. What else were you supposed to be doing? Homework? Sounds like bullshit to me. You do research unprompted. "30 more minutes, Sims. Hunt and gather. Latin. And I'll be with you for approximately 2 more hours of it. Usually I stream for 3 hours, sometimes 4 if I'm feeling really productive, which I might today because I have a lot of energy." Yay! Or body doubling, that's the whole point. I don't know if I wrote that on the title of this one. No. But I wrote it on Tumblr, so... I thought about making it the title, therefore it is true. I did homework last night. I got an error in some code that would be... You should fist fight your professor. Trust me, I am a great judge of character. Judge of character? Not what I meant to say, but we'll go with that. I'm a great judge of character, and I think you should fist fight your professor. Guys, sometimes I say things, and they're not the words that are in my head. Don't... Hold on. Don't say anything, actually. Hold on. Pause. Whatever you were about to type, you don't need to. Speaking of coding, I've been thinking so much about making a video game. I'm like, I could totally plan out a super easy demo of Familiar Bonds that's mostly just a test of the battle system and the card collecting, and it could be like you're a ranger and... Okay, I'm gonna get super distracted for a second. You can be like a ranger, right? Like a park ranger kind of situation, and each season there's different familiars and you have to collect them all and put them in your little book. Kind of like Dexing, you know? And that's the thing, but you battle them to get new ones, right? So it's just like a test of the battle system before, like, concept of putting it into the open world questing game and stuff like that. And then there's a couple different rangers that you can talk to. Ow, I punched my desk. And you have to get, like, 3 relationship, like, events. My vision is that there's like 4 hearts, basically, and each season you can get a section of the heart, and you have to get like 3 hearts for each season before you can get to the 4th heart. And then each season would probably be short because you wouldn't want to be stuck in like summer waiting to get a winter familiar so that you can complete your decks and finish the game or whatever. That's my plan. Mostly just chill, text-based, and also some, you know, card game battling. My thing about the card game battlings is that unlike Pokemon battles, I want them to go fast so that they're satisfying, you know? And I also do want the player to be able to cheese them. Oh heck yeah, where was it? I got really distracted anyway, totally off topic and stopped drawing. But where was it? How did you get it? Tell me your secrets, Magic Man. It's the fox. Oh yeah, you get the fox if you get one from the fox if you sacrifice people. I knew that. Yeah, he shows up at night in every location. Wait, but did you not get the fox follower then? Because he shows up. Oh. Did you sacrifice for Tao? I don't want to sacrifice for Tao. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Wait, but that means I already had that one because I've seen him in every location except... Like, I've done all of his things except for sacrificing for Tao, so that means I'm missing a different one. I mean, you'll have to do it if you want to get all the follower forms. So if you're achievement hunting, it's just gotta be what it's gotta be. I think I'm gonna try to get all the follower forms in my second playthrough instead, because I already beat up the shrimp to get that one. Which I didn't do in my first playthrough, and I don't want to have to wrestle with trying to find his ass again. Tao will understand. Dude, it's for the 100%, you have to understand. can't imagine he would be upset with you anyway, because he would probably just be like, if this is how it must be, and accept his death, just because that seems like the kind of guy he is, because he's cool and chill. I feel like his little friends that play Knucklebones with him might hate you, though. They might be like, man, this guy's the worst. I forgot the ghost crown again. God damn it. You may notice throughout this animatic that I just periodically forget to give the goat his crown, because I get so distracted with his, like, body language shit that I just fully forget. It's only, like, one of the most important parts of, you know, the goat. His powerful crown thing. So I need to fight the worm. Oh, in Knucklebones? Wait, no, because you get a card for that. What are you talking about? Oh, I think that's a shrimp. I think he's a mantis shrimp. Worm? What are you saying? It's a worm and a snail wife. Thinking fast. Goofy ass. Yeah, I mean, he's not that hard, really. The worst part is accidentally killing all the people that are just hanging out having dinner. And I'm like, I'm sorry! Turn the song up, I like it. Ah, we chillin', we relaxin'. You're just like the goat. It's so wild the first playthrough, I still feel bad about like sacrificing people and shit, but on my second game, I'm like, yeah, shut up, whatever. I'm like, I just don't care. I'm like, whatever. Except for Beelzebub and Asmodeer. I love them. There's also another one now. I think I have, Mammon, but I don't remember what his, like, pun name is, or what animal he is. Okay, cool, we're done with this scene. Lots of poses for the goat in this one. There's Nahara running. Enter this. Nahara running for his fucking life. Ooh. Get chased. Ah. Dust off. Walk after. No thanks. Lots of movement. I like the way his tail moves. Like it's like curled over here. Then he lifts it up. And then when he stands up, it swings around. I mean, you can't see it swing around, obviously, because I'm not animating it, but it's implied. And then dangles back behind. Very good. Thanks. Nobody questioned, nobody even realized that he's a goat and I gave him a long tail. Nobody thought that was weird at all, and I was like, cool. His design is partly just the goat and partly based off of extra length, don't say that. It's partly based off of the person that's voicing him in the clips. Here's my reference for him. Why are you starving? Just eat each other. Scrungly. scrangle ass. Wait, I'll show you. Hold on. Pause. Person that's voicing the goat actually did a picture of their version of the goat. Let's see if I can find it. Because I was like, hey, for like in-betweens, do you want to draw your Sona as the goat? And I could have that on there. I've done all the witness eyes, yeah. Well, at least I thought I did. I might have to double check. I might be missing one. Yeah. This is the person who voices the goat, and this is his drawing of the goat. It's so fucking good. I love egg art. It's so pretty. Egg art pretty. I'm still waiting for Moon to do his. But it's okay. I was gonna remind him once I got a little closer to being done with it. He's just like me, so he forgot. Yeah, the goat, I always give him sharp teeth. This guy's got fangs. That is because of the crown. Yep, see? Fangs. Look at that. Look at that motherfucker. I didn't draw his crown on this one, but that's because it is a dagger. So. He's also supposed to be kind of like a demon, so. You know. Yeah, he's a cannibal, so yeah. Very much so. This sketch is so funny and his eyes are so big. I'm nothing if not goofy silly. They're going to remain like this. All of the thumbnailing for like the storyboard was done while I was listening to the audio, so it's like I tried to match the vibes of the like audio that with them. So I'm trying to copy the energy from those pretty directly. That way I don't have to listen to the audio on stream because it's really annoying. And I don't want to be annoying. It's literally just the same clip over and over and over again as I go, where should I position this character? And then what's next after this? And then this scene. It's tedious. Tedium. Worth it though, I'm having a lot of fun. I think it's turning out great, personally. I'm so close to being done. I have 3 sequences left. They're all longer sequences though. Like the, about the length of the, Nahara and Narendra have fallen in love clip. That one, they're all about that length, or longer. Show. Yeah, it's gonna take some time, however common. Getting closer to being finished. Good stuff. Yeah, but that's just part 1. I still have part 2 to do. Theoretically, I could check and see if there's any more stuff that I could cut out. Make it easier. But there's so much good shit. Egg is so funny. And he don't even know, because he never comes to my streams, so I can tell you how cool he is all I want. And his ass is never gonna know. I forgot that you're in the same server he is. Don't tell him. Let me hype the guy up. I mean, yeah, I figured. You can see me spam posting art of the crows. That was so fun. Just yesterday, I was like DMing Connor and Moon, and I was like, what if I put you little guys in my little world? And then me and Connor just talked all afternoon about it, and I was, I love doodling. Love doodling OCs, doing OC things. Lots of fun. I think the other day I told Moon, I was like, I love drawing people's OCs more than they do. Your guy lives in my brain now. Confiscated, sorry. His fucking face is so funny. It doesn't look very right, but it's not supposed to when he was looking like this, so it's fine, I guess. It's hilarious. He's so funny. It's hard to figure out the way that, like, head shape should be at the weird angle, but make it work. Okay, go hunt and gather. I had snackies before I started streaming because I was like, I don't want to be hungry during stream. Oh, great song. Yippee! Listen, not a ton of snackies, so don't be too proud of me, but I did have some. He's so goofy looking. No, I don't know if the movement that I'm trying to convey, where he's swiping down for Nahara, is going to work very well. But we'll see. These don't have to be super clean because they're going to go pretty fast because of the aforementioned swiping. Showy washy. I love Nahara. Nahara, the little cat that Egg is trying to kill. Love them. Who is messaging me on Discord? Hmm. This bad eye and everything. Hee. Ah! There we go. Nope. Did not fix the problem. I'm so sorry, Nahara, for making you look like this in every frame. I'm a little bit sorry. I'm not that sorry. Give Nahara a fucking break challenge. Literally impossible. Nahara has like fluffy hair, and I feel like that's what I'm trying to do with the little hair poof. But I keep not doing that. Kinda curly, I think. I have a tiny reference of Nahara up in the top corner. Egg gifted me with a little doodle of the boy. It stays with me. He's like in a little heart-shaped locket. Draw Nahara's ears like I draw Silver's ears, which are very extremely pointy because shape language. Is Nahara in front or behind of the front, I think. Sit up straight. Do a little mini stretch. Ugh. Oh. Notification jump scare every time. Thank you. Cupcake for lunch. I feel like it's my fault, but at least I noticed that it's going off. It's better that it scares me than I not notice and not be like, hey, welcome in. Hey, welcome in. Also, cupcake for lunch is doable. Cupcake for dinner, a little less, but I feel like your lunch can be the more sugary. Well, then again, a lot of people eat sugar for breakfast, which I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't eat breakfast, though. So I guess I have no room to talk. Now, he looks a little angry because of the way the hair falls, and I want him to look scared. Whatever. I'll call it good. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care that much. Where's the other reference? This'll do. Want this color. Gimme. Mars fighting for his life out here. Doot doot doot. next frame real quick. Now I gotta try to carry this movement over, which I don't know how well it's gonna work without fully animating it. But we'll have to see, I suppose. Big is your noggin. Oh, yay big. Dodge. How big is your nog? Much bigger. You got a big nog. I think this kind of conveys the swipe I'm going for. Doo, doo, doo. Push that out this way. Raise this shoulder so a little bit more momentum. Yeah, yeah. There. We'll make it work. Cannot be spending too long on them. It's supposed to be quick sketches. We have so many more frames to get through. And the next one, yeah, the next one his eyes go all purple, so we won't do it in this one. Oh, I should do the layer flute first. There we go. Then the horns. Ah, yes. Boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Howdy, guys. I feel like I've made your forehead too big, sir. Find out. Too big. A little bit too big. Just a wee bit. Get down just a little bit. I try to, when I'm doing the quick animations, keep the head size about the same. The rest of the body I feel like can vary because they're just supposed to be quick sketches, but the heads are how you really tell how big something is. Quick swipe. Swipe. Yeah. Yeah. That tracks. Bell thing. The lambs is a lot easier to do because it's a circle. Forced to think about 3 dimensions when I do the bell on the goat. I feel like he needs to be. There we go. Now he's the proper amount of goofy ass. Hair up a little bit. And has never bathed a day in his life. Beautiful. I feel like this needs to be a little wider though. About how wide? Convey the movement, but I need you to look correct. Sure. Welcome back. How did the hunting and gathering go? Hope everyone's having a good whatever mealtime it is. Terribly, it's pizza day. I'm sorry. Sorry that you were the only person on campus who hates pizza. Everybody's having mealtime. It's very important that you eat food and drink water and stretch when you need to. Not me though. Not me though, you'll stay safe. I'll take water, I got water, hold on. I'm going. I've sipped water, thank you. Thank you, Mons. Moi. I also have jasmine tea right here. Jasmine tea, dragon fruit jasmine tea mixed with fresh apple cider. Very good. I do recommend. It's jasmine green tea, so I feel like any kind of green tea would be pretty good. So long as you don't oversteep it, because then it gets kind of bitter. Luckily the apple cider kind of forgoes that. Because it's sweet. Black tea I don't mind oversteeping though, because it doesn't taste very different to me. I don't like boba. You like boba? That's actually really shocking. You're very like food picky. Slash pause. Like no hate, I understand. I don't like boba, the texture bothers me. It's like slimy. The texture, what do you mean? Why would you like it? The texture! Listen, I know that most people like boba, but I don't. It feels gross in my mouth. It's like gummies. No, it's not. It's like slimy. I've had the Jello too, like the aloe jelly and stuff in my like milk tea, and I don't like it either. I don't want to have to chew my beverage. It's just weird. Jelly is gross. You just pick and choose, I think. Popping pearls. The popping ones are bad. They feel weird in my mouth. I feel like I wanted to suck them up in a straw and then shoot them at somebody and they would stick. So I feel like that's kind of a no. Nothing of the sort. He's a refined sort of lad. Pre-pops? Why are you saying these things? I don't even like milkshakes that much. I prefer smoothies, and they should be blended so that I don't have to chew it. I'm not a milkshake hater. I'll get behind sipping a milkshake, but I feel like I can't eat too much of milkshake. It's just a lot for me. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy who hates boba. The creamier you manage to make your smoothie, the better. Like, creamy but not watery. That feels like a you problem. That's like... I was like, I don't take my wallet to work because that way I don't buy food on the way home because I will just impulse buy food. And my boyfriend was like, I feel like this isn't solving the problem, it's just circumventing it. I'm like, no, it's solving it, shut up. It works. Like, I feel like there's other ways to work on impulse control. I'm like, this works for me. I know, that's what I was like. I mean, it works. That's all that matters. Okay. My solution is that I walk to work so I don't need to bring my wallet to work. Plus, if I get mugged, what are they gonna take? My keys? I only have one key, and it's the door. I love you, Lost Woods. You're so cool and awesome. I pay for the bus by getting on the bus and going, I'm so sorry, please take me to my work, please. And they let you go. They're just like, oh boy, we gotta let this guy on. It's your daily apology. They tip their hat to you. Bram. Wait, did I colored Nahara wrong. I was like, I think I forgot to color his face marks. I did indeed do that. Goofy ass. There we go, much better. That looks more like Nara. The Nahara we all know and love, right guys? We all know, right? Not just me doing this one project for like months. Right guys? Right guys? Yes, I know of Nahara. Ah, good. Recognize this freak ass cat thing. Who could forget? I love you, Nahara. I love the sheer amount of people that immediately were like, when I made the first animatic, they were just like, damn, let Nahara live his life. It's so funny. The amount of people that were immediately against Egg. Like, leave the cat boy alone, shit. It's so funny to me. Feel like your head is too big, boy. Oh, that's about the same size, actually. I'm a little smaller, just in case. No, it's fine if he's a little bigger. I guess he's technically moving towards the camera. So you're getting away with it this time. Big ass nog. The things I could have inhaled are vanilla pudding or water. Yeah, those don't go in your lungs usually. Unless you're you, of course, which in case you do try to drink or try to breathe water quite often. This is just normal for you. How's the forced adaptation working? Are you evolving yet? Of course you did. No further progress on becoming a fish. You want to be like Grimoire so bad. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Become amphibian. Meow, meow, meow. Become frog. Well, don't frogs. This could be inaccurate. Don't frogs drink through their skin? So that's still not correct. He would still be doing it wrong. I'm trying. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe in you. I believe in your ascendance. Yeah, ascendance to become frog. I do already have a frog though, so... yeah. Resident frog, resident rooster. I have to keep the feathers right. Yeah, then you'd be a different frog, so that'd be okay. But you can't be the same kind of frog. You have to be at least a different frog. Red. Yeah. Red. You can be those frogs that have like fur. They're not really fur, they're like nerves or something, but you know what I mean. They're called like furry frogs. Dude, okay, new frogs dropped. There's new frogs recently that were discovered that they decided to name after the Star Trek captains. Fairy frogs, yeah. Yeah, I think it's technically not actually hair, it's like nerves or something that stick out, but whatever. It's hair. Yeah, new frogs dropped. Frog lore. And they're from space! No. They drive the Enterprise. Every time I see frog stuff, I send it to you. Theirs are like gills, apparently. Ah! I'm just a little guy. Yeah, I knew it was like a... not really hair. It was like a different thing. I knew because I have Ferg. I love you, Ferg. Meh. It grows and interesting. Frogs in chat, frogs in chat. They do have claws. They're like Wolverine frogs or something. Hold on, I have a creature based off of them. Please hold. I have pictures, alpaca file, filmic fonts file, finished pictures file. That's the sound of my brain going, by the way. I know I have a finished picture of Ferg. There you are, Ferg. This guy. Yeah. It's one of me familiars. Based on that frog we were just talking about. They have names. I know this one is Ferg. I don't remember the other two. Ferg is my favorite. It's a split evolution. You got little arm warmers. I think it's actually like Swamp Ferg and then like something else Ferg. It's like a title system. I don't remember. See, I could put them in the game that I was talking about earlier, and they would probably be a spring familiar because of all the rain. I would probably not be able to do all of the familiars, and I could save them for if I ever made the full game. And just do a limited list of familiars, just for ease of programming also. I would need at least one of each type so I can make sure the type system works out pretty well. But I've already got over 100 done, so I feel like that would work pretty decently for the demo. Yeah, I was talking earlier about wanting to make, because it's like I could do like a demo, which is sort of just a test of the battle system, which is instead of having the like all the open world and the questing and the storyline, which would be a ton of writing and take a really long time, I could do a like you're a ranger kind of situation, and there's a couple people that you can talk to and do quests for, and you like gain relationships with them. Literally 2 is my idea. It's like you and 2 other people on a ranger station, and the goal of the game is literally just make friends, collect all of the familiars, and all throughout the there's like different season, and each season has different familiars, and that's like the whole plot. I wanted to make you start out with a random one. That way there's like some kind of fun to replaying it. That's not exactly the same. And I want to make the battle system be really quick. That way it's kind of satisfying instead of like slow like Pokemon battles. Be really quick and also not balanced. In the sense that like you as the player can totally cheese the entire combat encounter if you just set up your sigils and your familiars correctly. Because I personally think having like a really good deck and being able to win first turn is so satisfying. You're like, hell yeah, I'm having a great time. So if a game doesn't let you cheese it, it's like less fun, I think. I think being able to set it up and being proud of that is part of the fun of deck building, is being able to break it and being proud of yourself. Well, that, and I think with like games that have random encounters and like constant fighting, because you have to fight in order to get more familiars, and your thing is completing the decks, right? You would want the fights to be quick and satisfying and not take a really long time, because you have so many that you have to do in order to get all like however many familiars there are in the game. You wouldn't want it to feel tedious. I was spending like an entire day at work just like spaced out thinking about this. So I was also thinking about the other 2 characters that you would be meeting. There's like this like really dark, moody one that doesn't really like talking to you, and there's just this really sporadic, upbeat one that seems nervous all the time for some reason, and you don't know why. And they're just like, oh, yeah, what are, and you ask them questions, they're like, yeah, I know, I totally know. You should go ask the other person though, just in case. Because it's like, they didn't actually pass the ranger school or anything, they just kind of snuck in, and they were like, yeah, man. I was thinking about having like an optional or a like hidden quest based on which familiar you start with, because familiar bond starts with like you take a little quiz and they give you a familiar, kind of like Pokemon Mystery Dungeons does, and it's one of the 4 like main elements, you know, like fire, water, earth, air. And having, depending on what your starter is, you could get like a secret mini quest. That way there's also another reason to replay for that, if you're interested. But then I was like, how, this is supposed to be like mostly a test of the combat system and, you know, some dialogue to keep it entertaining. And then I'm just getting more intense on the writing. I really struggle with half-assing things because I'm like, I could do this and it'd be so cool. I'm like, oh, and I have these ideas and it'd be so cool, and I have to like reel myself back in. Anyway, yeah, I digress. Got completely distracted again. I'm telling you, I've been chatty all day, which is why I was like, I should stream today. I do want to make an animated video about familiar bonds anyway. That's definitely on my to-do list. But that's like a future project, only if people really vote to see it on Patreon kind of thing. Because there's also so many other things I want to work on. Go figure, right? The back burner of the back burner kind of projects. There's so many burners on, guys. I'm gonna burn my fucking house down. Internet, yeah. I want to say I'm multitasking them, but I'm really not. I have managed to be like pretty decent at making sure I focus on no more than 2 or 3 at a time. I'll randomly be like, oh, I want to design a familiar today, and I'll just doodle that for funsies. But like, I've been really good at staying focused on the CoTL animation lately, because I'm like, I want to get this one done, that way I can get the D&D one done. And like, really focusing, I feel like, instead of trying to work on everything at once, is a skill that I've gotten pretty decent at. But that doesn't mean I don't have to think about them. Because I do have to think about them. And they do come into my brain, and they live rent-free there. Usually I just write down my ideas when they pop into my brain, but being able to say them out loud also really helps. It gets them out of the I want to do that phase and more into a, okay, that's got a pin put in it phase, if that makes sense. Because once you start something, and then once you start an idea, it's easier to like stop the idea, if that makes sense. Because when the idea is in the idea phase, it's like, ooh, exciting new thing. So I have to write it down or start talking about it. That way I can get it past the, ooh, new idea phase. See, that's why I write them down. Or ramble about them. I could never do that. We've seen how I am about making things. I am, built different. Slash wrong. This is a cool frame. Can't wait to struggle with the head forever. Making the lines a little more sketchy, specifically because he's angry and I want it to come off like fairly held together, sort of. This. PDFs. Ah, I see. Why does my professor love them? You should fist fight your professor. Trust me. I think it's a great idea, personally. The neighbor slamming around. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I saw it peek on my mic. Death by PDFs. Some sins cannot be forgiven. Oh my god. Neighbor's going sicko go crazy. I'm like tilting my head. Like, like I can't just rotate the canvas. Like a confused little dog over here, like, huh? I love having the goat look dumb and stupid all the time and then also looking like this. It's feral. Going a little hard on this shot, but I'm supposed to. It's like a money shot, you know? Ooh, he looks so cool. Look at that guy. He's fine, he's normal. Hell yeah, that looks great. Very happy with this one. Hell yeah. This man is going to kill, I think. By I think I mean I know he is. Ow, he punched my dad. Well, now I gotta do another background, which will probably take a while. Thanks. Mwah. Grab the lamp separate from the background so that I can reposition him. Well, thanks. I've been putting way too much effort into them recently, so... They've been taking a long time also. Let me check about course. Go over a little bit. And I can move him up or down and he would be more 3/4. A lamb. 3/4. This way. Bigger. But they're not perfectly 3/4. But, you know, whatever. Oh, Outer Wilds. Oh, let me save. Huh, that's important. Outer Wilds music. Never played Outer Wilds, you definitely should. Great game. Where are we at? They went past the statues, so statues on this side, so they're closer to the tents, so that must be what these are. 10. Just Outer Wilds, great game, a little confusing, requires a lot of trial and error, lots of puzzles. However, it is very cool. Got space, and there's like cool space physics. And puzzles and mysteries and stuff. Probably if you're, you know, digging, you can figure out the messages about human nature and the development of civilization and people, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, but like space people. The development of space people. Like probably mostly applicable to like real people too. Exciting. It is. It's a great game. Lots of emotions in that game, though. If you care about that sort of thing. Oh, my chair. Moved closer. That and The Sims. They're two things. The only two things he cares about. Emotions and The Sims. I don't know, I think they should make Sims a college course, personally. You'd be so good at it, dude. I like that I draw their tints like little square tints, or triangle tints, but they're not, they're like circular tints. But I'm not gonna change it, because at this point I've already made the backgrounds. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Not that I started this before I even played the game and didn't know what their stuff looked like. I just knew they had tents. Surely not. Wait, I forgot which direction this building was facing. This is the back of the building. Died. Oh. Play feet. Neighbors slamming around again. What is it you guys do? Indoor basketball. That's my guess. I guess most basketball is indoor, actually. Yeah, hold on, guys, it may be stupid. Made a tactical blunder. Pack it up. I know a thing or two. I have played a sport before. I'm lying. I used to like watching basketball. But only when it was like people that I knew playing, you know? Because then I was like, this is fun. Look at my people go. Football. I watched football in the sense that I went to football games to hang out with my friends. Which is basically watching football, right? Same thing. Oh, I usually commented on how they're destroying their bodies and it's really not good for them and we really shouldn't idolize football because a lot of people get concussions and it ruins their life, but, you know, it's not very fun, so people don't like to talk about that part. Like lots of concussions. Like, that's just like a common thing in football, which is crazy. You feel like they would, like, I don't know, do something about that? And I know that they wear, like, their little helmets, but it clearly is not helping. Very dangerous. I saw a whole like discussion once. It's like, should we really like pressure high school kids into playing this game that has like ruined people's bodies? I feel like it's kind of questionable. We as America are like, yeah, football, America, but like, these kids could ruin their life. You know. Mm-hmm. A little bit crazy. Ooh, yeah. It's definitely like people enjoy sports and being able to get like scholarships and like achievements and stuff because of something that you enjoy is a good thing. Like, I as an artist agree. But it's definitely not handled well and not equally distributed. Nailed it. And plus there are sports like football that are actively like harmful to the kids. Basketball too, but not as much. I know a lot of people come into, like, from other countries, soccer is, like, really big in other places. A lot of people, like, that's their, like, right into college and stuff, which is good, that's great. But it's like, it shouldn't be more important than, like, the kid's well-being, or the kid's grades, or the way the kid treats other people. Yeah, obviously the bias against trans kids is a whole nother problem. Or even, as we have discovered, gender non-conforming people. They get the same shit into that stick, too. Yeah, there's lots of things. There's lots of things that could be said. Ultimately, I don't think sports are bad. I think that's not really the point. Being like, oh, kids shouldn't get into school on sports scholarships is like, that's also not the point, because again, like I said, being able to do something that you enjoy for a profession is a good thing. As an artist, would love that. It's just the flaws. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks. I gotta flip it and figure out how lopsided it is, because I always end up making them really lopsided on accident. I'm sitting directly in front of my tablet, so it shouldn't be that bad, but it always is. It's just this. Back to lighter topics. Pretty. Backgrounds for stuff like this are a lot of fun to do, because I can just, like, do all the natural shapes and stuff. Because there's no... there are some, but there's not a ton of buildings. There's just a lot of wigglies. Ocean music. I also got really into making my trees like all swirly and wibbly wobbly. I think it's fun. Wibbly wobbly trees. Or swirly. Kind of Dr. Seussian. I'm fine. It's 4 sneezes. My delicious tea. Thank you. This building a little leany. Just not very structurally sound. Except she a little heavy on the lean. Still a little heavy on the lean. Girl, you got issues. Gotta work your shit out. You spoken to someone? Hmm. Background colors. I think the tents are dark. No, they're not. Tents are not dark. Doo-doo. Ah! Kicked my desk again. I don't got a lot of leg room over here. Got a little desk, need a bigger one. Freak. Not leaving this color, please hold. Just a slight gradient, the background. A little more depth where the sky is. we get to draw the lamb. I haven't drawn the lamb in forever. The moon lamb. Aw, lamb is cute. I feel like you should. I love your art so much. I brag about your art to people regularly. And go look at my friend, he's so cool. High school you. Exciting. Yes. Him and Griff can bully each other in a fruity way. Really can get the attention of a cheerleader, but not the one he wanted. Much more annoying cheerleader. Yep. Not like that, but the kid that got held back. Obviously, obviously. Oh, can you imagine, like, he's like doing a theater thing and his like parents are late to pick him up or something. Griff's just hanging out. He's like, bro, what are you doing here alone? And then refuses to leave him alone until his parents show up. Yep. He's like, I'm here for school spirit, not just to harass you. My job is to make sure you're in high spirits. You know, turn that frown upside down and he keeps bothering Sterling. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. Also, thank you very much. I'm so very close to being done with this sequence. So close! I forget them sometimes, but they do show up. See if I can find the last picture of the lamb. Yeah, little wings. They float. Yeah, this one has been a lot of the goat, so not so much of the lamb in this one. Oh, fancy. Yeah, in my reference you can see him. To be fair, he's also supposed to have star eyes, but I stopped drawing those. I decided only when he's excited. The reference is just more detailed than... yeah. Unobservant. No! It's because it's supposed to look like Moon's persona, so... Ba-da-ba-ba. Doo-doo-doo. Do, 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 do. This is Night in the Woods music, but it really feels like Dredge music. Great games, both of them. These little booties sticking out. Supposed to look like he's kind of looking over his shoulder, but it looks more like he's just sticking his butt out. There we go. Do. Fun fact, I prefer to use like video game background music that doesn't have any words in it and stuff for Twitch because it feels easier to focus when I'm not hearing people talking at me. Which is different than when I have the mods with me, obviously, because you guys help, like, are specifically like helping with chat and stuff. Or personally, I think when streamers have like a bunch of stuff going on and then also they have music with words, like it gets confusing. But that's a me problem, I know that. Shut up. Ban this guy. Mods, kill him. Mod and mod violence. I know on Moon's stream, he usually has like mods, and then music, and then the drawing, and then like a sensory video in the top, like a stim video. And like, I'm always so overwhelmed. And that's a me thing. I still like their streams, obviously. It's not usually slime, it's usually like picture restoration or like rug cleaning or like drink making or something. Which I don't like when it's drink making because then I'm like, it'll work. Ironically, though, we were just talking earlier about the texture of slime and how it's bad. Me and Rooster were. Because it came up in a video that I shared. Slime texture bad. Mentally nauseous. Mentally nauseous is funny. To be fair, Neptune has said multiple times that they are very alike. And I don't really think he's wrong. Mm-hmm. Okay, clackety. Oh no. Rubber ball. You ever heard the sound of a rubber ball breaking a window? Would you like to? I love you. Get this shit away from me right now. Right now. Such a good frame. Make sure the last one that had a background also had... Ah, yes, I think I forgot to give this one. If I did not shade them, they're under their feetsies. Where do you get all these emotes? use Twitter that Twitter? What? Twitch that often. Like, I've had a Twitch account for a really long time because I would come in here every once in a while. But never really used it all that much. Didn't use Twitter either, but that's not really the topic of conversation. Ah. Enemies collecting. Well, whenever I eventually get emotes, we'll be set on that. I think I need more viewers though, so you might be waiting. I think more average views and more followers? I don't remember. I'm just here to hang out. Oh, I see. I believe you. The backgrounds. Very good. Griffin Sterling in this one. And my Sona, of course. I should put some people in the background of this one. I think I was going to, but I forgot. Yeah, I was gonna pull Frog. I'm gonna pull Mr. Frog in this one. Please. The Frogger is sleeping. Sleepy little guy. It's Chubby when he comes home with a headache. Take a nap. I think this is the third hidden Chubby? No. Fourth. Don't remember. And no. Exactly. As it should be. Wipe. You grab. You run. Just making sure everything looks good. But I think that is pretty much everything. Yeah, I finished this storyboard, which is this many long, which is what we were also working on last time we were working on it, but I did a few frames here and there. I finished that. Big progress. I will probably edit it together, probably tonight. What's our end of stream doodle? What do we feel like doodling? Hey! I will doodle silver. End of stream doodle will be silver. He's kind of hard to draw though. But I guess that's why it's good practice to draw him. I think he's just hard to draw because his face is so hidden in his bangs. Ah, there we go. Hey, my music! Get back here! Music for the industry, what the heck? Oh cool, who are you making? Is it for the dog? Yeah, yeah. Buttons, yep. Y'all are funny. I've noticed, yeah. Any particular reason, or just is it one good boy? Angst. Ah, got it. That'll do it. Silver in his freak ass poofy hair. For someone that's made with mostly triangles on account of him being basically feral, he's got a very round face. And his crazy hair, definitely matted, definitely hasn't been washed in a while. My babiest of boys. Don't tell the other Crow's characters, but Silver's one of my favorites. He's just a little bean. He's just a little guy. You don't even know. You don't even know how to do taxes. You don't even know what taxes are. Yay! The guy, the littlest man. The sun boy of all time. He's so baby. He's my baby boy. He deserves nice things. Someone should really get on that. Not me, though. Yeah. Not me, though. You are the author, I fear. Perhaps. They will be besties. Okay. Yeah. That's my end of the stream, Doodle. Little Silver. We love him. I got everything I wanted to get done with my animation, which is very good. I'll probably edit that together tonight. Otherwise, you can find previews of set animation and doodles of OCs and stuff on Patreon if you're interested in that.